In many ways, it's so true in relationships that men and women are created quite differently. And when we talk about intimacy, which I'm going to just brush the surface of it here with something crucially important, and that's emotional foreplay and intimacy, men and women can look at this very differently. I can tell you that over the last 48 years in the world of counseling, I've had at least 20 women and probably 50 men approach me and say, hey, listen, I really need to get a better idea about how to talk to my boyfriend, husband about the emotional needs I have with foreplay before we actually have sex. And I've had many guys contact me and say, oh my Lord, my girlfriend, my wife is so frustrated because she said I'm only interested in my own orgasm. I'm not even preparing her. I'm not getting her emotionally excited, and that's why I'm doing this video. Hi, I'm David Essel. I've been in this field for 48 years and all kinds of aspects of intimacy and sexuality. I actually wrote a book on erotica for people that wanted to just look at a different way to approach their partner to bring more fun into the bedroom. That book is, of course, at Amazon and it's on my website. But I wanted to talk today about one of the biggest missing links that I hear women talk to me about all the time, and guys talk to me about their women that are saying, you're not connecting with me emotionally. What is emotional foreplay? Well, first of all, in my world, and we talk about this in other videos I've done, articles I've written, I've been interviewed by so many sex therapists over the years, it's wild. But the very first thing we talk about is the connection, the emotional connection of foreplay when we're not together. Now think about that, right? We are setting ourselves up for success when we begin emotional foreplay, and maybe both people are at work, or someone's out at the store and someone's at home with the kids, or maybe someone's out fishing and someone is doing work in the house, or whatever it might be. It doesn't matter. Emotional foreplay means that we send a text or an email, but let's make it simple, and we can send a text with an emoji, just saying, oh my gosh, I miss you, can't wait to see you later tonight. Or it could be even where that you write something, when I get home tonight, I'd love to give you a massage, honey. I know I haven't done that in 6 years or 20 years or whatever. This is emotional foreplay, right? When I get home tonight, would you allow me? I've got a woman that loves to have her feet rubbed, and her partner never would rub her feet, and she would mention it every once in a while. And finally she said, listen, this is very erotic to me, and you want to have intimacy, you want to be sexual with me, which I love, but I need to be warmed up. I can't just begin a race without a warm-up. I thought that was a great analogy, right? And so he started to massage her feet. And within about 5 minutes, she has him in bed. I mean, she can only last that long, right? But that's an emotional and physical foreplay. But the emotional foreplay of the story I just told you is the woman reaching out and saying, I need something that I'm not getting. A lot of women do not do this. A lot of women are nervous. They're going to get rejected. They're going to be made fun of by their partner if they say, hey, I want you to do this, or I need a little bit more time to be sexually aroused in order for you to enter me. This is all normal stuff. Now, there are some women that are aroused instantly, right? You just say a word and they can say, let's go. But most women want something more. To send even an intimacy text that would say something like, I can't wait to kiss you deeply. I can't wait to taste your body. Whatever it might be. This is all emotional foreplay. And let me tell you something. From all the clients that I've taught this, and clients that have read my book on erotica and have practiced it, they're blown away. They're saying, this is incredible. I mean, the men are coming to me and saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know my wife could be so sexual, so intimate, so erotic. I had no idea it was in her. And wives are coming to me and saying, oh my Lord, after you told my husband about emotional foreplay, I want him all the time. And we've been together 25 years and I haven't wanted him in 15 years. We haven't had sex in 10 years. This is normal. When a woman is being fed emotionally in regards to the world of intimacy and relationships, most women will open up quite quickly to the desires of her partner. This whole selfishness thing, which we've heard about for years, that men are selfish and all they want to do is get off and blah, 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 is true in some cases, but that can be radically turned around in a short period of time just by reaching out. Listen, I've given you a couple tips. If you need more, reach out to me at davidessel.com. This is something that's crucially important to me. because there are too many relationships that could be outstanding right now if both people knew what the needs of the other were, and if men could understand the deep emotional needs that many, not all, but many women need to be prepared to start to have those juices flowing, no pun intended, right? To start to get erotically excited, even though he's not coming home for 4 hours or 2 hours, or he's out golfing or whatever it might be. And I know this is very stereotypical responses, but that's okay. We have to start somewhere, right? And then for the woman, which I'll do another video in the future, to make sure that she's part of the erotic foreplay, the sensual foreplay with her partner as well, is crucial. Anyway, I'm David Essel. Let's put some effort into this. It'll make the biggest difference in the world in your relationship. Have a beautiful day.